The Trauma Recovery Project has been really a project that has allowed us to continue to see the work that we do and how our work is impacting and has the ability to impact community.
We basically started doing healing work around truth-telling and community healing is what we called it.
Community ceremonies and rituals that allow for people to deal with the pain that they're in, the suffering that they experience, and then learn how to convert that into some sort of knowledge. Well, for us, the truth-telling work came out of when do you tell the truth as a skill that people have to develop? How do you teach people how to be honest about what their experiences are and how their experiences are impacting generations of people, and then in their family and outside their family. So as people are able to tell that truth, then people are able to then say to themselves, well, I realize that this isn't just a personal truth.
The Trauma Recovery Project as an entity was kind of in a real background of the work we was doing. The work was seeded somewhat by the universities, and then we kind of grew it and nourished it and made it happen from there.
We live in a society that hasn't valued the organic and the intuitive knowledge of indigenous and ancient people. People are living with knowledge about how their people have survived on the planet. Individualism, loss of culture, and the loss of community makes people sick. And that in order to heal people, people have to have a philosophy of community that they're committed to helping to build.
As I'm healing through this work and I'm being exposed to something that's different, I can see how that's kind of rubbed off onto my brothers, onto some of my cousins, onto some of the people that I'm around and hang out with.
People in university, their job is to study other people, to really try to tell the story that other people are telling from an unbiased perspective. We realize that that's not possible, that people have real experiences and that people are living with real pain. The expert wants to be the expert on me as opposed to being the expert on themselves, which then, if you are the expert on yourself, guess what happens? You'd say, we really have to do a lot of work to change how we participate in violence. The plan is to just keep doing the work. That's the plan. There is no stopping. There is no stop for us.
We have a motto now for truth-telling and community healing, and the motto, it actually works and it actually does produce healing, actually does produce leaders.
We have to keep producing ceremonies and rituals that will allow for our people to continue to feel like they're supported.
My vision would be that we replicate it then and we invest in it and we heal North Minneapolis.